Welcome back to 5th standard science online class, my dear students. In the previous class we completed body coverings in adaptation. Today in this session we are going to see about organs for breathing, organs for movement and eating habits. Let us learn organs for breathing. What is breathing? You are already studied in the lower class. What is breathing? Breathing is the process of moving air into and out of the lungs is called breathing. Or another definition, the inhale of oxygen and exhale of carbon dioxide is called breathing. What is breathing? The process of moving air into and out of the lungs is called breathing. Different types of animals have different organs for breathing. Look at the picture. First point, human beings and sheep breathe through their nose. From the nose, air is carried to special organs called lungs. Second one, fish have special structure called gills through which they are breathe. Fish breathe through their gills. Third one, frogs. Frogs and earthworms breathe through their moist skin. Moist means wet. Frogs also breathe through lungs when on land. The frog is an amphibian. Live both land and water. Fourth one, insects. Insects such as grasshopper and cockroaches breathe with the help of a series of tiny holes. Tiny means small. Small holes along the sides of their bodies. These holes are called sprackles. What's the meaning of the term sprackles? Sprackles means the external respiratory opening. These are called sprackles. Next one, organs for movement. What is movement? What is movement? Why the animals or human beings move from one place to another place? Animals move from one place to another for food, water and shelter. They also need to escape from enemies. Different animals have different organs for movement. Look at the picture given. Organs for movement. The animals move from one place to another for food, water and shelter. First one, animals such as horse, cows, dogs and cats move with the help of their forelimbs. A limb means leg. The two front limbs are called forelimb and the back limbs are called hind limb. Look at the picture given. The two front limbs are called forelimbs and the back limbs are called hind limbs. Second one, human beings walk upright with the help of their two legs or lower limbs. Their upper limbs are called arms. The skeletal system and the muscular system help in all kinds of movement of a human. Next, third point, in birds. Look at the picture given. In birds, the forelimbs are modified into wings. The forelimbs are modified into wings which help them to fly. Birds also have hollow bones which further help in flying. Hollow means empty space inside the bones. Next, snakes do not have limbs. Limbs means legs. Snakes do not have a leg. They move with the help of scales. present on the underside of their body. In snakes, the scales are present on the underside of their body. Next, frog. Frogs hop around using their strong and long hind limbs. They also have webbed feet which help them to swim. Next, fish. Fish, dolphins and whales have special structure on their bodies called fins which help them to swim. Fin-like structures in penguins and seals are called flippers. Fin-like structures in penguins and seals are called flippers. Flippers are used for swimming. Next, land eating habits. Different animals have different food habits. Their teeth are modified to suit the food they eat. Based on the type of food they eat, animals can be grouped as herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Depending on the eating habit, the animals are classified into three types. What are they? Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. First, let's learn herbivores. What is herbivores? Herbivores means plant-eating animals are called herbivores. Some animals eat only plant and plant product. These are called herbivores. The grass-eating animals such as cows, buffaloes, and goats have a thick pad called the dental pad. What is dental pad? Grass-eating animals such as cows, buffaloes, and goats have a thick pad called the dental pad. What's the use of the dental pad? Dental pad helps them to gather large quantities of grass and other plant matter. In the upper jaw and sharp incisor in the lower jaw. The dental pad are present in the upper jaw and the sharp incisor in the lower jaw. These help them to hold and pull out grass and leaves. They also have broad premolars and molars that help them to grind and chew the grass. What are the four types of teeth in animals? What are the four types of teeth in animals who are studied in the lower class? What are the four types? Incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. These are the four types of teeth present in animals. Premolars and molars that help them to grind and chew the grass. What is the use of the premolars? The premolars are used to tear and crush the food. Rodents such as squirrels. What is rodents? Rodents means mammals. Such as squirrels, rabbits, and rats have very sharp front teeth to gnaw nuts and seeds. Next, carnivores. What is carnivores? Carnivores means flesh-eating animals. Flesh-eating animals are called carnivores. Example, look at the picture given. The examples are given in the picture. Examples, lions, tigers, and wolves. They need to attack the prey and tear flesh. Prey means food. They therefore have sharp canines to tear flesh and stronger jaws to crush flesh and bones. Crush means break. Flesh-eating birds such as eagles have very sharp and hooked beaks that can tear the flesh of small animals. Next, third one, omnivores. What is omnivores? Omnivores eat both plants as well as the flesh of other animals are called omnivores. What is omnivores? Omnivores eat both plants as well as the flesh of other animals. Human beings and bears are omnivores. They therefore have well-developed canines for tearing flesh as well as broad and flat molars for crushing vegetable matter. Depending on the eating habits, the animals are classified into three groups. What are they? Herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. Today we completed lesson 6. Homework, read lesson 6. Thank you, dears.